Acting Patriotic Front President Given Lubinda has declared with unwavering confidence that victory in the upcoming general elections is inevitable. Speaking at a party gathering in Lusaka, Lubinda emphasized that the political tide is turning in favor of the PF and that the Zambian people are ready for what he termed a second liberation. His remarks come amid growing tensions between the opposition and the ruling United Party for National Development, UPND, which he accused of authoritarian tendencies and political persecution. Lubinda's speech followed the recent conviction of former Foreign Affairs Minister Joseph Malangi and ex-Secretary to the Treasury Fredson Yamba, both prominent figures within the PF. The convictions have sparked widespread debate over the impartiality of Zambia's judicial system and the extent to which political motivations may be influencing legal proceedings. Lubinda framed these developments as part of a broader strategy by the UPND to dismantle the opposition and silence dissenting voices. He warned that the country is entering one of its darkest political chapters, where opposition members are treated as endangered species and where even thoughts can be criminalized. In a passionate appeal to PF members and supporters, Lubinda called for unity, resilience, and strategic mobilization. He urged party structures to intensify their outreach efforts, strengthen internal cohesion, and prepare for a decisive electoral battle in 2026. Victory is certain, he declared. No matter how difficult the road may seem, we must show them that pressure only makes us stronger. His rhetoric was designed not only to inspire confidence, but also to reframe the PF's current challenges as a crucible for renewal and resistance. Lubinda's invocation of a second liberation carries symbolic weight in Zambian political discourse. It echoes historical narratives of post-colonial emancipation and positions the PF as the vehicle for restoring democratic norms and national dignity. This framing is particularly potent in a context where many citizens feel disillusioned by economic hardship, rising living costs, and perceived governance failures under the UPND administration. By aligning the PF's mission with the language of liberation, Lubinda seeks to tap into a reservoir of patriotic sentiment and historical memory. The PF strategy moving forward appears to hinge on two key pillars: grassroots mobilization and narrative control. Lubinda's emphasis on unity and discipline within party ranks suggests a recognition that internal fragmentation could undermine electoral prospects. At the same time, his critique of the UPND's alleged authoritarianism aims to galvanize public opinion and position the PF as the defender of democratic freedoms. This dual approach reflects a broader trend in African opposition politics, where parties often oscillate between institutional engagement and populist resistance. Analytically, Lubinda's speech reveals the PF's attempt to rebrand itself in the wake of electoral defeat and legal setbacks. The party is seeking to reclaim moral authority by portraying itself as a victim of political repression and a champion of national renewal. This narrative is not without risks, as it depends heavily on public perception and the ability to maintain cohesion across diverse constituencies. Moreover, the PF must contend with the legacy of its own governance record, which remains a point of contention among voters and analysts alike. From a media and SEO perspective, Lubinda's declaration of certain victory is a headline-friendly phrase that encapsulates the PF's renewed confidence and strategic messaging. It serves as a rallying cry for supporters and a provocation to critics, ensuring continued coverage and public engagement. The use of emotionally charged language, such as darkest moments, endangered species, and second liberation, enhances the article's resonance and searchability, particularly among audiences interested in Zambian politics, opposition dynamics, and electoral forecasting. In conclusion, Lubinda's statement marks a pivotal moment in Zambian political landscape. It signals the PF's intention to mount a robust challenge to the UPND and to reclaim its place as a dominant force in national governance. Whether this ambition translates into electoral success will depend on a complex interplay of legal developments, public sentiment, and strategic execution. For now, the PF is positioning itself as the voice of resistance and the architect of Zambia's political future, one that, according to Lubinda, is destined for victory.